Guys, are you able to see my screen, online people? Please confirm through chat, guys. Okay, thank you. That's 7, right?
Mouse pad problem. Oh, this is the last
Book ఎవరండి book mouse. Okay. Strong, okay కదా? Okay guys, so in the last session we discussed about what? Formula pills, right? Then there is some terminologies, guys. Okay, in the interview those guys are asking, we already know, but what we are introducing some new words, that's it. For example, yeah. See guys, okay, see here, this is our data model, right? This is hospital, this is doctor, and this is patient. This terminology is very important, that's it, okay? It is not a practical, it is just theoretical. Patient already utilizing the hospital information and doctor information, and this is the lookup, right? What is the relationship between patient and hospital? ఇది ఎక్కడో ఇక్కడ పెట్టేస్తాయి ఆ ఆఫీస్ రూమ్లో ఆ డెస్క్లో పెట్టేస్తాయి ఇక్కడ అయిపోయిన వెంటనే. Lookup, this is master, okay? This is what our data model, right, as of now. So now guys, see, parent and hospital, this is the parent, hospital is the parent. So one parent having multiple child, that means one hospital having multiple child. Same like one doctor having multiple child, that means multiple patients. So this is called, what you call, this is one to many. So those guys are asking in a different way, can you explain the one to many relationship? So this is the one of the example, one hospital having multiple patients. So that means parent and child relationship is a one to many. Understand? One hospital, many number of patients. Same like one doctor, many number of patients. This is the one to many relationship. So what is the example of one to many relationship? Anything, parent and child. From parent to child is a one to many. One by one parent, multiple child. So this is the one to many relationship example, guys. Okay. Now, reverse is many to one. Multiple patients, one hospital. Multiple patients, one doctor. It is a many to one. Two is covered. Okay, then okay, some cases guys, but there is no scenario, but some cases I will explain you. One object itself having whatever relationship. I will show you. That means, for example, as of now we covered, what is that? One to many, many to one. Parent to child, parent to child, child to parent, parent to child, child to parent. So this is the example guys. Now for example, there is an object, assuming that this is the object, just theoretical guys. So this object, for example, this is the assuming that test object. The object name is test. So test itself having, again it is connecting to itself. This object connecting to itself guys. That means one object connecting to itself, either lookup or parent. Oh sorry, lookup or master. So this is called self relationship. These are the interview questions guys, that's it. Okay, example of self relationship. One object connecting itself, either lookup or master. For example, see, there is a standard object, account, assuming that this is one object. Okay, I will explain you what is the purpose, that is the difference. So as of now, account. So if you see here, see account name, parent account. Parent account means again it is connecting to the, what about that? Same object. This is the account. Account is connecting to same account. That means one object connecting to the same object. Here it is a lookup. So this is called self-relationship. What is the purpose of self-relationship? For example, in the, what about that? In the, 1 second, I will tell you one more. I'm not sure if there is a, no. So it's not there. Okay. So what is the purpose of this self relationship? Simple guys. For example, what about that? Account, right? One company is there. What is the company? For example, Salesforce is a company, right? Or Dell is a company, right? Dell company information you need to capture here. For example, we need to store the one company information. So account name, what is the company name? Account name, what is the company name? What is the company? Dell, so international, the company related number and industry, which type it is, okay, and annual revenue, blah, blah, blah. What is the address? Everything we are filling that. So Dell, the main branch is US. So that is the information. What about the sub branches? That means Dell India is there, Dell China is there, Dell what about that? Canada is there. That means these all are under Dell International. That means Dell US. Understand? So, but all are related to Dell companies. But there is a parent company. That means all the information you need to store one account object. But we need to give the relationship. Why? All the Dell India, Dell, what about the Dell China, Dell Canada, Dell Singapore, all are under Dell US. Why? The headquarter of the Dell company is US. So in that type of situation, here you need to enter, what about that? Dell US or Dell International. Here you need to create one more, right? Whenever you are creating Dell India, then you need to add Dell India here. That means what happened? Sorry. For example, I'm creating Dell India, for example. Dell India. Okay, there is no field. Dell India and Dell China. So for example, these are the two. Now see, I'm creating two Dell related companies. Let's back first two bits. So Dell India, Dell China. Now I just created Dell International US. So this is the headquarter. Okay. Now see guys, how to fill the data. So these are the three individual, but we need to establish Dell China under Dell International US. Dell India under Dell International. Why? Dell US is a parent. Under that, these are the sub branches. So the headquarter is Dell US. In that case, Dell China, open the Dell China. Who is the parent? Dell International. Save it. Now again, who is other one? Dell India. Dell India. Again here, Dell International. Save it. That means if you see both the accounts, Dell India and Dell China, both are under Dell International. So one headquarter, two branches. Now open that Dell International. Under that, these two companies are visible. I think here it is not there. Yeah. So Dell International, under that it will be visible, but here the layout we need to change it. So see here. Understand, right? So Dell India under Dell International US, Dell China under Dell International US. So in that type of situation, parent branch, multiple sub branch. For example, Naresh IT headquarter Hyderabad, maybe Bangalore, some what about the Vizag, some different what about that area. So those are the sub branches. Then Naresh IT Hyderabad is a parent account. Under that you need to add the lookup. Understand? In that type of situation, we are using same object but adding the relationship. Understand? We are not creating different objects. Why? All are related to company information. All are related to same information. So we are using same object but establish the connection. In that type of situation, we are using self-relationship. Understand? So one to many, many to one. And one more, guys. Now, for example, one hospital having multiple parents. One maybe, may not be. Why? Why, guys? Look up. One hospital is there. Maybe, may not be. Why? It is a lookup, optional. Right? One doctor must be having patients. Why? Master. That means whenever the parent is exist, that guy must be assigned to doctor. Why? It is a master. But whenever the guy is visit to the hospital, that guy maybe or may not be. So maybe or may not be assigned to the hospital. Understand? But in the reverse, guys, in the another situation, for example, assuming that it is also master. Assuming that. Actually, we need to cover in the both the scenarios. So that's the reason I am adding the, what about that? Lookup. But But actually it is a master. Why? Whenever the hospital, that guy is come to the hospital, we need to assign to the hospital and doctor. In that case, one patient having again two parents, but both are mandatory. Why? It is a master relationship. In that type of situation, see guys, one hospital having multiple multiple patients, one doctor having multiple patients. This is called many to many relationship. So very, very important. In that case, this patient, that means this patient having two parents, right? This is called, yeah, this is the many to many relationship, guys. This is called, in that case, this object is called junction object. What is that? Junction object. Simple, guys. Any object which is having two parents with the master detail relationship. Any object which is having here patient object. Any object which is having two master detail relationship. More than two is possible. No, why? The limit of the master detail relationship is 2 per object. So any object having two parents with master detail relationship, that object is called, what is that? Junction object. Through junction object, we are achieving many to many relationship. Why? One hospital having multiple patients, one doctor having multiple patients. That is called many to many. Understand? Without patient, many to many will not exist. Understand? So this architecture is called many to many relationship. In that, the child called junction object. So in the interview, those guys are asking, what do you know the junction object? Yes, I know the junction object. What is the purpose of the junction object? The purpose of the junction object is to achieve the many to many relationship. To achieve the, how to achieve the many to many relationship? How to achieve the many to many relationship means that object, any object having two parents with master detail relationship. One is lookup, one is master. In that case, it is not junction. Why? Because here, if it is a lookup, maybe or may not be the data, right? So that's the reason one object having two master relationships, then that object is called junction object. Through junction object, we are achieving the many to many relationship. Okay, these are the terminologies, guys. Okay, one to many means one parent, multiple child. Many to one, multiple child with one parent. Self relationship, one object itself having the relationship, that is called self relationship. What is that? Many to many means through junction object we can achieve the, what about that? Many to many relationship. What is meant by junction object? Any object which is having two master relationships, that means two master parents. So then that object is called junction object. Through junction object we are achieving the many to many relationship. Okay, that's it, guys. This is the only theoretical. Practically we are not using. Okay, just theoretical. Why? Because those guys are asking this terminology. Okay, now the next concept is, we already discussed page layouts. Page layouts means why we are using page layouts, guys. Whatever we are already see that is called page layout. For example, if you open this Dell International, any object, there is a UI is there, right? A standard UI. This is the page. Technically we call it is a page layout. This is the page, technically page layout. Okay, so for example, in our case, anything is, for example, see guys, in our case, go to HMS, patient. The client is asking, okay, see here, we are already aligned. How to align? Using page layout. Why? Because this is one page. Which page? Patient page. Technically we called patient page layout. Understand? Whatever we are able to see, that is called page. In the general word is page. In the technical word is page layout. Which page layout? Patient page layout. Okay. Now, for example, I don't require created by and last modified by. Okay. Client is saying that, hey, I don't require created by and last modified fields here. Then what we will do? You need to remove that. How? Using page layout. Whatever you are able to see, if you want to showcase or if you want to hide it, if you want to remove the buttons, if you want to add the buttons, everything is possible through page layout. That means the page design, guys. Okay, how the client is wants, we need to align accordingly. In that purpose, we are using the page layout. Okay. So again, same. For example, here I want to remove the created by and last modified some field. How? Again, setup. What is that? First, go to the object. Why? In the object, page layout is there. Right? We'll see. Patient. Where is that layout? See, we already covered this section. We already covered this section. We already covered this section. Now, page layout. What is the page layout? Patient layout. Why? Patient is an object, layout is a technical word. Okay, now edit it. That means whenever you are creating the any object, by default one page layout is created. The naming convention is object name plus layout. For example, it is a doctor, doctor layout. If it is a X layout. If it is a test layout. Understand? So whenever we are creating any object, by default one page layout automatically created. That's the reason we are able to see the what about that field, right? Okay. Now see, edit. See, this is that what about that one dabba coming, guys. So here all the options are available. Which options? For example, patient. Understand? For example, this is the layout, right? Here, what do you call this? These are fields, right? So if you want to manage the fields, like you want to remove or you want to add, there is a field section. Field section. Okay, click on the field section. See, these all are disabled. Why? These all are already, see, in the patient detail already added. That's the reason in the field section, all are disabled. Now, for example, I want to remove created by. Right? See, simple. You just drag it. Otherwise, there is an, see, hover, remove. The, what about that? The circle icon is there, right? Click on that. Remove. But see, here created by is highlighted. Why? We are removing. Whenever we are removing, it is goes to field section. Why? This is the field option. Now, last modified by. See, last modified by enabled. That means this is we are hidden. Understand? If you want, again, drag it wherever you want. For example, here you require. That's it. Understand? So I don't require. Remove it. Now, once, for example, this is the field. Next, what is that? Buttons. See here, all buttons are not visible. There is some permissions. That is a different story. But see here, what are the buttons visible? Edit, delete, clone. If you click on that, save, cancel something. Where is the editor? This is the editor. Delete, clone. Okay. These all are not visible by default. I will tell you. So see here, there is one thing, standard buttons. Why? Because we are not created. Who created? Already Salesforce. What about that? Salesforce by default already provided. Understand? So now go to the field. We already removed created by and last modified by. We are just hidden. Okay, that fields in the object level, that fields will be still there. See, for example, I'm just saving. We just remove, we just hide the fields in the what about that layout level. but the fields are not removed in the database. We are not deleted. The database level means in the object level created by, last modified by is still there. We are not deleted. We are just hide the fields. We are just remove the from layout, from page. Now see, where is that? Created by and last modified by, hide it. Understand? We are just removing. Removing means we are not deleted. Why? Because it is not possible to delete. It is a standard field. For example, I don't require here any other. For example, if you want to add something, you can add like that, guys. Okay. So we are, then that guy is asking, hey, I don't require date of birth here. For example, date of birth here, age is here. These two one by one. One first date of birth, then age I required. Then again go to the object, come to here, go to the page layout section and edit it. Every time it is not possible. It is not possible means it is a long journey, right? Go to the object and click on that. So for that purpose, there is a shortcut. Okay, two shortcuts, guys. The first shortcut is force.com edit layout. This is the one. Click on that. Now what is that? We need to align date of birth and age one by one. That means we just see, drag it. We just drag it, put it here. Date of birth, age. Now save it. Date of birth, age. That means we are arranging the fields whatever we want, guys. Okay. This is the one option. The first option is, the first approach is go to the object and click on the object and come to the edit layout section, then edit it. That is the first option. It is a very long process. Second one is, what is the other navigation? Force.com edit layout. Again, one more simple way. Here, edit layout. Here, edit layout. Click on that. Directly, it is going to here. Understand? Again, that guy is asking, hey, I don't require like this. I require different sections. First one is personal information. Second one is contact information. Third one is like disease information, something. Okay, that means first we required three sections, different sections. Okay, we need to categorize our data in the different sections. So in that case, edit layout. See, guys, here in the field, section is there. Section. Drag it. See here, it is highlighted. What is the section name? See here, new section, detail page. Here, do you want one column section or two column section? I required one column, assuming that. What is the section? Personal information. Patient personal information. Click on that. See, this is the personal information. Personal information means, what about that? Patient name, patient gender, date of birth, that is different. Okay. So, this is the personal information. Now, contact information, assuming that. Contact information, I need to create one more. What is that? Contact information, that means mail ID and contact, but here we have only one field. What is that? Only contact number. And serial number is, it is not related to any, so here I just added. Okay. Now disease, consultation B, branch address, hospital, doctor, blood group. Okay, this is the other, assuming that I just added other. What about that? Sorry? Any word? Why? Because it is a disease, hospital related, right? That is not a hospital related. not disease actually. Okay, other something. Okay. Now here I just added disease, consultation fee, which branch it is. Okay, first which hospital, which branch, within that which doctor, and blood group. Blood group also personal. Huh? Okay, we'll see. Now save it. See guys, like this. So you need to align your data whatever you want. Okay, like this. If you want to, for example, you are already creating email. Email is come under contact information. This is the diagnosis information something. Like that, you need to align that. For example, I don't require, see here, clone guys. What is meant by clone means you can copy the same record. For example, see this is the record, right? If you clone it, same record is coming, then you can update it. One guy is coming, that guy also, what about that, that guy is related to cardio. So then clone the cardio record and change the name and data, but blah, blah, blah. Don't want to create new one. So that is the clone option, but I don't require clone. In that case, what I will do, remove the clone button. How to remove the clone button? This is the best option. But as of now, this is the best option. I will tell you, okay? Now go to the button. Where is the button? Already clone disabled. That means it is already in the page layout. Where is the clone? This is the clone. I just drag it. Clone button gone. Understand? For example, I don't require delete. Edit layout. I'm just removing the delete. Save it. That's it, guys. This is called page layout. Okay? Page layout, whatever we are able to see, we need to manage that. If you want to hide and show the fields, or align the whatever sections, or align the fields, or adding the buttons, or removing the buttons, something like that. For that purpose, but here we are just remove from the layout. We are not deleting. Understand? In the object level, buttons and fields, everything will be there. We are just remove the from the field. We are hiding that. Understand? But in the schema level, all the fields, all the buttons still there. Wherever you want, you just add it. Wherever you don't want, you just remove it. Understand? Okay. Yes, it is possible. I will tell you. Okay. So for example, here I required my own button, guys. My own button. How we can do that? So if I require my own button, any button, I will tell you, not now. So we can add our own custom button as well. Okay, how to do that, I will tell you, not now. Okay, so this is the page layout, guys. Now, for example, understand the situation. For example, one guy is coming, guys. So as of now, we have a 3 objects. One is patient, one is hospital, one is doctor, right? So hospital with lookup is covered. Doctor with, what about that? Master, it is covered. Now, for example, this form is only suitable for OP patients, outpatients. Why? That guy come to the visit to the hospital and visit to the doctor and go back to his home. What about emergency patients, right? That means those people required a bed, right? So that's the reason I'm creating one more object, bed. Okay. So then whenever I'm creating one more object, bed, we need to connect the patient connecting with the bed. But is it mandatory or optional? Optional. Why? Because every patient don't require bed. That means it is a lookup. First I'm creating the bed and whatever connecting from patient to bed. Okay. So I'm creating one object. Why? I will tell you guys, very important. Now how to create that object, new, what is the object name? Bed. Okay. Now plural name is bed. So this is the object name. Object name means what about the API name? Bed underscore underscore C. Why it is a custom object. Now the below see record name is bed name. There is no bed name. Bed having the number. Number means auto number. In the Salesforce, you need to select auto number. So bed, what is that? Bed number. Someone visited to the hospital, that guy, colleagues or friends. So that reception guy say that, hey, go to the bed number, like that. So that's the reason bed number is a unique one. What is that? The bed number is BED underscore, sorry, 000. It is starting from 1. That means the first bed is bed -001, 002, 003, like that. It is 100 beds or 10 beds or 20 beds, anything is possible. Okay. Now save it. Okay. How many fields are created? 4. What are those? 8. What about that? Created by, last modified by name, but name is the auto number and owner. Okay. See, the standard fields are bed number, it is a name, created by, last modified by owner. So as of now, bed number is enough for us. Okay, forget about that luxury bed or something. Okay, as of now, it is enough. Now we need to expose this as a tab, right? We need to create the data. So that's the reason what happened. We need to create tabs. Why? Because here I need to add my bed information. So which tab? Custom object. Why? Because we are using custom. Bed. Bed is any tab style. Next, default on. Okay. Next, here that bed is which application you want to use. These are the different applications. So we are using which application? Only bed is hospital management application. So that bed object will be utilizing only hospital management system. So that's the reason I'm not including tab to the all the applications. Where is that? Only HMS. This is the HMS. I just added HMS. So that means this tab is added to the HMS application. Understand? Not all the applications. Now save it. Bed is ready. I'm creating the bed. Now tell me guys, whenever I click on new, how many fields are visible? 2, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1. Why 1? Owner. Name? Owner last. Whenever I click on the new button, how many fields are visible? Understand my question. Whenever I click on the new button, how many fields are visible in the layout? 2. What are those? Owner? 1. Why 1? Auto number. So if the name is text, name and owner. Name is not a text. Name is an auto number. Who created? System. So that one also hidden. That means owner will be displayed. Once you click on the save, the auto number, what about the bed -001 is coming, created by who is that guy? Naresh IT, last modified by Naresh IT. That means out of 4, 3 fields will be filled by the system. Owner also filled by the system. That means you don't want to fill anything. Okay. Now, not 0. Why 0, man? See, we are visible. It is a read only. Save and new. I'm just creating 5 beds. 2, 3, 4, 7 new. 5. Now see, 5 beds, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you open any bed 001, it is a lock. Why? System will create that. System created by, last modified by owner. If you want change the owner, that means one guy is responsible for all the beds. So in that case, you need to assign that guy. Okay. So this is the data. Now data is ready. Okay. Data is ready. Now you need to connect this bed to whom? Patient. Patient required bed information or bed required bed is welcome to you, or patient required, what about that? Bed. That means you need to create the relationship from patient to bed, right? So patient, how to create? Post.com view field. Which relationship? Lookup. Why? Bed is an option. Every patient don't require bed. Okay, some hospitals, whenever you are go, those guys are welcome to you. Okay, so lookup. So related to, what is the object? Bed. Next. Next. So visible to all. Next. Next. See guys here. 1 second. Previous screen. See here, if you observe in this screen, bed is a lookup, right? Here see, add field page layout name, patient layout. That means by default, the checkbox is by default enabled. That means whatever the field you are created, it is automatically visible on the page layout. If you are unchecked that field is created but not visible on the page layout. Understand? That is the setting here. Now, save. See, patient, bed, patient. Okay. Now, bed is coming. Okay. Contact information here. We need to change the bed to other. Okay. Thank you. So, go to the force.com. Where is that? Why it is not coming? Tell me. Why edit layout is not coming? Post.com. Previously it is coming. Now it is not coming. Why? We are in patient, right? We are in patient object. Patient object already layout is there. Every object layout is there. But here that option is not visible. Why? Huh? Why? Because see, we are not in the layout. We are in the list view page. We are in the, this is list view. List view page, there is no page layout. If you are in the any page, then it is grab the which page you are. Okay, now see. Why? It is easy line. Oh, this is the patient layout. Then edit layout is coming. If you are in the other screen, it will not, this option is not whatever is visible. Okay, now come down fields, right? So where is that bed? Here bed is there. I need to add here. Now save it. Now guys, okay, we are creating the bed and adding to the patient. Now guys, see, my requirement here is, first of all, base. So as per our common sense guys, how we know already patients are two types, right? What are the patients? Either outpatient or inpatient. One guy visited only two types, right? One guy visited to the hospital, it is a general, then he's go back to the home. He is outpatient. One guy visited to the hospital like surgery or something, then he is an inpatient, right? You need to capture both the information. You need to capture both the information. But this form is suitable for only, what about that? Bed is there. Bed is there means it is an inpatient. If bed is not there, it is an outpatient. That means this page is suitable only for now, inpatient. Why? Bed is there. But what about outpatient? Outpatient, bed don't require. For example, ward, one more field is ward. Which ward it is? So ward and bed related to inpatient details. Ward and bed, if we are removing that, then those are the outpatient details. Understand? So that means this is suitable for inpatient. But what about outpatient? This is not suitable for outpatient. Understand? What you, so in that case, what we will do? So we need to create one more patient object, then that is adding to the outpatient details. But it is not recommended, right? Why? Because of only one field, you are creating one more outpatient object. That is not recommended. Understand, guys? See, here only bed, guys. For example, ward is there, and coordinator, like coordinator means one guy is monitoring you, so that guy information. So inpatient having some diagnosis and lab reports, something. These all are related to inpatient. Why? That guy already in the bed, so there is a pharma related information required. There is some lab report related information. That means pharma is one object, lab reports is one object, and ward number is one field, and bed. These four fields are required for inpatient. But outpatient, those four fields don't require. So how to manage? That means here the difference is outpatient, OP patient. OP patient, normal information. But assuming that inpatient, IP patient, okay, input patient. So inpatient extra fields are, what are the extra fields? Bed and ward number and lab detail. Why? Because lab means every day there is so many tests are happen. So you need to create the lab report and assign to here. Next, what about other? Pharma. So this is the difference between, only some difference, guys. This is the difference between the inpatient, I don't require this data, but outpatient I require the data. How to manage? In that case, you need to create one more object for, what about that? Outpatient. You need to add all those data. But what happened? The same object, only the difference is only these four fields. So unnecessarily we are creating one more object. So how to manage? So in that type of situation, my approach is, what is my approach? See, guys, I am creating, we have already one page, guys. Where is the page? What is the page name here? What is the page name? Patient layout. Patient layout. So assuming that this is the page layout. What is that? P-A-T-I-E-N-T, patient layout. Okay. Now in the patient layout, I need to add all the fields except this bed. Why? Because we are not creating ward number and everything, guys. Forget about this. Okay. Now I am creating one more layout. So assuming that this is the standard one is OP, outpatient layout. I am creating one more page. Already one standard page is there. What is the standard page? Patient layout. That is, we say it is a, what about that? OP, outpatient. I am creating one more page. What is the one more page? In patient layout. I'm creating one more page. What about the page? I'm not creating the object. In the same object, already standard layout is there. So we are, what about that? Assuming that it is a outpatient layout. Now I'm creating one more page. What is the page name? Inpatient layout. Here I need to add, this is the new page layout, right? So here I need to add all the inpatient related details. For example, here as this patient data, and here I need to add bed information as well, bed as well. Now this page, the first page is suitable for outpatient, second page is suitable for inpatient. Two pages are ready, but how do you, what about display in the UI? If it is a only one page, then what happens? If you click on the new, the system going to the object. See, if you click on the new button in the patient level, the system go into the object and go to the layout. How many layouts are there? One. Then it is pick that layout and display here. Why? Only one is there. Right? Now I am creating here one more layout here. Inpatient. Then whenever you are click on the, what about that new button here, it is again going to the object schema. We call it as schema. Here, go to the page layout section. Now it is two page layout. Then the system is confused. Hey, previously it is one, directly pick that layout. Now two page layouts are there. Assuming that. Understand my approach, guys. Okay. Now two page layouts are there. Then which one I need to pick? Automatically which one? No. So system is, what about that stuck in that case? Okay, the system is unable to find. Why? Because we don't give any instruction to the system. Hey, you need to pick this or you need to pick this. So there is two options. Instead of one, two options, or instead of one, 5 options, or instead of one, 10 options maybe. Okay, in that case, system doesn't understand which one I need to pick. So it is confused. Okay, then what I will do, so here, these are the two page layouts, right? First of all, I'm creating the page layout, then I will explain. Okay, how to create the page layout? New. Okay, but if you see, guys, page layout, if you open that, this is also one type of record, guys. Okay, see here, there is so many sections are there, so many fields, these labels, these buttons, these sections, and what about that? These things, everything is there. You want to manually create, it is not possible. You want to manually enter that, what about everything, I require this data, I require this field, I require this button. It is not possible. So that's the reason Salesforce give one option called, first of all, which page you want. You need to copy the page, then modify it. Clone, understand? You don't want to create from starting. Why? Because if you want to create from starting this page layout, it is very difficult to create. Why? Because there is so many sections are there, so many options are there. Understand? So that's the reason these people are provided, what is that? One option called here, see, whatever, where is that? Yeah, whatever the page is there, you just copy the page. Then you can update the page accordingly. For example, here, click on new. Then it is asking which page you want to copy, clone. Which page? Already existing page is this. Now, this, whatever the data, whatever the page, whatever the buttons, whatever the sections, whatever were already created, all those things come to in this layout. What is that? This layout name? In patient layout. Okay. Now, all the properties from the standard page, all the properties, the as it is page, what about that? Copy to this layout, the new layout. Save it. See, now inpatient layout. Save it. So in the inpatient layout, bed is required, right? So I just added. Save it. But outpatient, that means the standard page we call as a outpatient, right? Edit it. Here, bed is not required. So that's the reason, remove it. Understand? Now what happened, guys? Inpatient layout, outpatient layout. Both two layouts are there. Okay. So now what I will do, assuming the standard or normal business guys, one patient is come to the hospital, the reception guy open the, click on the tab, click on new. Okay, so see how we are doing. If you click on new, I don't want to go to the pages. Why? Because if it is a one, it is going to the one. So here also, if you click on that, it is going to the standard page. The already one page is already there, right? Standard page, it is going. But I see here, this is the outpatient, right? This is the outpatient. Why bed is not there? But my intention should be one inpatient is there. Whenever the inpatient is there, coming to the hospital, that guy, who is that, the reception guy, open the, what about that? Inpatient layout. So that's the reason I need to avoid directly page layout. What I will do, when you click on, these are the two pages, right? When you click on new button, understand the approach guys, new button, I am introducing one more screen guys. This is the screen. Okay, here one is inpatient record, one is outpatient record. So here I am creating one drop down. I'm creating one drop down. When you click on new, instead of it is going to the directly page layout, I am adding one intermediate layer. Okay, one intermediate page. That means it is decided where to go. So in the drop down, I need to display all the layouts. What are the layouts? So here I need to add, what about that? I'm creating two drop down values, outpatient, inpatient. So that guy, one guy is coming. Now, whenever you are selecting outpatient, it is going to open this screen. Whenever you are selecting inpatient, it is open this screen. Understand? This is my approach. Guys, are you able to hear my voice, online people? Yeah. Vijay, can you check your end? I think your system issue. Can you check your end? Understand, guys? Instead of previously, if you click on new, it is directly going to the one page. Why? One page is there. Okay, but we are introducing one more page. So that's the reason I am, if you click on the new, I am adding one screen. Within the screen, what about that? How many pages? For example, here 2 pages are there. For example, 10 pages are there. Okay, those 10 pages related drop down values I have added here. Now I'm selecting outpatient, then I'm connecting outpatient to particular related page layout. Inpatient, whenever that guy is selecting the inpatient, I am navigating the inpatient layout. Like that, I will do here. Understand the approach? Forget about how we can do that. First of all, understand the approach. What is the problem? How we are resolving? What is the problem? Inpatient and outpatient. Okay, inpatient is different, outpatient is different, right? So inpatient and outpatient, if you are creating, the worst approach is you need to create multiple objects. It is not good for us. So that's the reason what I will do. I am creating 2 layouts. For example, in the other scenario, we are creating 10 layouts or 20 layouts, some cases 30, 40, something. Okay. So here in our case, 2 layouts. Now, based on the input means based on the patient, we are navigating to the respective layout. Outpatient is coming. Then we are store the outpatient record. Inpatient is coming. We are storing the inpatient record. But both the records storing in the same object. But fields are different. Understand? So that's the reason we are introducing one more. What about that page? What is the page? This page is decided you want to create which record. You want to create which record? Either you want to create the outpatient record or inpatient record. So that's the reason this page is called record types. Record types. Why? If you want to create the outpatient record type or inpatient record type, which record type you are creating, either outpatient record or inpatient record. So this page is called, what is that? Record type pages, record type. Okay, why? This page is decided where to go, which record you want to create, either outpatient or inpatient. Now the other word is, what is that? Record type. Understand? So record type, if you want to create this record type, you must, what about that? In the object level, more than one page layout will be exist. Only one page layout, we don't require record type. Understand? If more than one, then we are creating the record type. Understand? Record type means here, this is the page. I'm creating one record type. So within the record type, adding the, what about that? This record layout. How to do that? So what is the option? Record type. So record type is a page that is decided where to go. Either you want to create the outpatient record type or inpatient record type. Understand? So this is the other concept. Clear? Now go to the object. See, page layout done. One by one section we are completed. Understand? Okay. Now what is that? New. Please understand, while you are creating the record type, must be more than one page layout. With the only one page layout, we don't require record type. Understand? See now. Master, we don't require any master. Record type label. So record type label means, see, record type label, right? So record type label. Label means the drop down value. What is the value you want to display? What is the value? Outpatient or inpatient? First, outpatient. What is that? Outpatient. This is the APNA. Now see, active. You must active, otherwise it should not work. What is the record type name? Outpatient record type. Now, okay, this is fine. Next. Now see guys, outpatient record type. Here, apply one layout, all profiles. So outpatient navigate to which page layout? So outpatient navigate to, if you click on the outpatient, we are navigating to which page layout? Patient layout. So that's the reason here, patient layout. Why? Two page layouts are there, right? Two page layouts come as a whatever drop down, you need to select. That means while you are selecting outpatient, it is navigating to the patient layout. This is the what about the connection. Now save and new. Why? We need one more. Now what is that? Inpatient. Must be active. So many people are, what about that? Deactivated. Okay, please check it. Now, see guys, here profiles are there, right? Once you are creating the record type, you are unable to delete. Why? Because you are the learner. So for me, I will delete, but you guys are not deleted. So in that case, as of now, in the profile level, just enable only system administrator. I will tell you, not now, only system administrator. Okay, you just added, make it available, make default, anything, don't record. Okay, this one, you just enable system administrator. Why? Because you are creating some test record type something. After that, you are whatever assuming that I want to delete the record type. In that case, it is not possible. So that's the reason you can add only this. Then we'll see next. Now, inpatient related to inpatient layout. Save. Why save? So both are connected. Outpatient related to outpatient layout, inpatient record type related to inpatient layout. Now, see guys. Now go to the patient. What happened? We are already created the record types. Whenever record types are enabled, where is that? First, if you click on the new button, see the background. The system first check whether that object schema having record type active or not. If it is active, then one page is displayed with the record type. If it is inactive, directly go into the page layout page. Clear? If you click on the new button, first it is going to the object schema and checking record type section first. Yes, record types are there, but checking whether those are active or not. If it is not active, it is directly go and open the standard page. Which is the standard page? Patient layout. It is open. But in the record type are there and those are active, then create one more record type page with these two as a drop down. Understand? Now see. See here, record type names, inpatient and outpatient. Outpatient. Bed is not there. Go back. Inpatient. It is connecting to inpatient layout. Bed is there. Like that, you need to segregate it, guys. Okay? Okay. Tomorrow we'll discuss the remaining concepts, guys. Thank you. Guys, anybody having any questions? Only I have 2 minutes. Anybody? Online. Guys, today, I already told you, there is so many changes are happened. So today, I will update the remaining documents, guys, up to page layouts and record types. Up to now, whatever we discussed, I will update that. I didn't get access. Can you please give the access? Guys, see, I told you, guys, one second. Jayant, or so many people are. Guys, please. So many people, I already shared your, what about that email IDs to the admin. Those people are checking. Okay, why? Because your mail IDs are still, I didn't get it. Shravan and Venkatesh, this is not production. It is a same like production, but it is not production. It is a developer edition. Guys, so many people, yesterday you guys sent me, right, some email IDs. I already sent to the Shyam sir, so he will verify that. Videos, I don't know, Jyoti. You have the, what about that number, right? Shyam sir number. Again, you can call me, call to him, okay? You can call to him directly. Okay, guys. So whatever yesterday, who were already, what about that, send the email. I already shared with Shyam sir. I think today I will get it. Okay? Okay, guys. Thank you. Offline people, anybody having any questions?